Now, your First Alert Weather Super 7-day forecast.
A severe thunderstorm warning continues for Lumpkin, Union, and White counties. This is in the North Georgia mountains. This storm that's just west of Helen, just southwest of Trey Mountain, is capable of producing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, large hail, but we're also seeing some broad rotation with this storm. So very strong winds, possible rotation as this heads towards Helen. Want to show you that possible rotation. Keep in mind this radar beam is very far from this actual thunderstorm that's in the North Georgia mountains. So as you can see, visibility is a little skewed, but when we see the red, the green coupling like that, that tells us there is some rotation within this storm. Strong winds, trees down, a big possibility. We're seeing lots of lightning as well as this travels towards the northeast. This is heading towards the Helen area. Looks like it's going to skirt just north of Helen, just south of Trey Mountain, and this is moving towards the northeast across the North Georgia mountains. This is the only severe thunderstorm we have right now, but south of that, we are seeing some scattered rain and storms, especially across Cherokee County, moving through North Fulton County and Coweta County. Right now, Noonan, you are seeing a tremendous amount of lightning, very heavy rain, some gusty winds with this thunderstorm as well. And this is also moving to the northeast, so this is going to push into south portions of Fulton County with some heavy blinding rain approaching your area. This is going to continue through tonight. So even fast forward to 10 o'clock, still seeing some scattered rain and storms. It's really not until midnight we'll see those rain chances diminish. Tomorrow, another first alert weather day, starting off mostly dry through the first half of the day. Then as we head into the afternoon, we will see scattered rain and storms, about a 50% coverage of rain tomorrow. Drier on Friday, but will be hot with temperatures in the 90s. Low rain chances this weekend, but hot with low 90s through early next week.